Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are crocheting this ribbon bag. It's sturdy, Pinterest worthy and has the prettiest braided design. Let's start with the materials. I'm using two yarns together to make it sturdy, blue cotton yarn and white acrylic yarn. I'm using a 5mm crochet hook, stitch markers or bobby pins and ribbons for decoration. Now let's start crocheting. First make a slip knot and chain 8, and remember we'll be using both yarns together throughout the project. After chaining 8, skip the first chain and make a single crochet. So first insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. That's your single crochet. So do that 7 times. So insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Now continue until the end of the row. Once you finish that, chain 1 and turn your work. Then again make single crochet stitches in all the 7 stitches. Keep repeating this same step, chain 1, turn and single crochet 7 until you complete a total of 24 rows. Take your time here and keep counting your rows so everything stays neat and even. Once you complete these rows, this piece will form the base of our bag. So make sure your stitches are nice and even. We are also going to add loops to this base later, and those loops need to be placed at equal intervals. That's why I've already calculated and decided the number of rows accordingly so everything lines up properly in the end. Now for the next round, first chain 1 and we are going to work single crochet stitches all along the edges of the base. So first insert your hook into the single crochet stitch that we have made. Now yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. If you want, you can mark the first stitch with a stitch marker or a bobby pin if you don't have a stitch marker. Now keep making single crochet stitches along the edge until you reach the corner and have just one corner stitch left. Corner stitch, make 3 single crochets in the same stitch. This will help the base turn nicely without curling. So first insert 1 single crochet, then another single crochet into the same stitch, and then the third single crochet. Do the same thing at every corner. Single crochet along the edge, and when you reach the corner stitch, make 3 single crochets in that one stitch. Repeat this all the way around the base until you are back where you started. Now in the same stitch where you made the very first stitch, make 2 single crochets. This will help us finish the round neatly and keep the shape even. So the first single crochet, then the second single crochet. Now slip stitch into the first stitch. Now we'll start the actual rows of the bag. This is where we'll create the loops that will later look like the braided design of the bag. The places I've marked are the corners of the bag, so keep an eye on those as we work. To begin, chain 2 and make 1 double crochet in the same stitch. So to make a double crochet, yarn over, insert your hook into the same stitch. Now yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and now yarn over, pull through both the loops. Now we'll chain 8. This will be the loop of the bag. So chain 8. Okay, so now after chain 8, we'll insert our hook into this inverted V that you see between the double crochet and the chain 2. So just slip stitch into that inverted V. After that, make 7 double crochets. Then we'll make another loop in the same way, chain 8 and slip stitch into the same space. Again make 7 double crochets. Repeat this pattern loop, then 7 double crochets 3 more times. Remember, after the 4th loop you have to make 6 double crochets and then the corner loop. Again, after the corner loop, make 6 double crochets, and after this point just mirror everything exactly on the other side so both sides stay perfectly balanced. When you are done, just slip stitch into the very first double crochet and chain 1. For the second row, we'll make single crochet stitches all the way around. Just work evenly along the row. When you reach the loops, you make sure to place your single crochets on the back side of the loops. This way the loops will pop out nicely and appear on the outside of the bag. Keep going like this all around. This step really helps define that braided loop. Continue making single crochet till the end of the round. After that, slip stitch chain 2 and repeat the first row. I've mentioned the pattern on the screen, so follow along. On the longer edges, make 7 double crochets, and before and after the corner stitches, which are the centers of the shorter edges, make only 6 double crochets. So if you're freehanding, just remember that each loop should sit directly above the loop from the previous row. After completing the loop row, work one full single crochet row again. Keep alternating these 2 rows until your bag reaches the size you want. I've completed a total of 10 rows, and now we'll start working on the strap of the bag. Now we'll start braiding the center loops. So just place the second loop inside the first one, then put the third loop inside the second one, and keep going like this, one loop inside the next. Go slowly here and enjoy the process because this is where the bag really starts to look special. After this, we'll start making the strap. We'll work on one side first and then move on to the other side to give the strap a smooth and neat look. We'll be working in decreasing rows. Just follow along step by step and it will shape up beautifully. Now grab your yarn from above the stitch where you have your loop and pull it through, making sure you also catch the last loop of the braid. This helps secure the braid nicely in place. Once you have inserted your yarn, chain 2. Here also make sure that you have braided the loops of the other side of the bag as well. Okay, so now skip one stitch and make a double crochet. We'll be making 5 double crochets and then a loop. So for the strap also, we'll be using the exact same method to make a loop. Just chain 8 and make a slip stitch. Then work 6 double crochets followed by another loop. same steps on the other side. Make 6 double crochets, then a loop, then 5 double crochets, then skip 1 stitch and double crochet. After that, skip 1 stitch and make a double crochet. And while making this stitch, make sure you are also catching the last loop of the braid so it gets secured properly. Once that's done, just chain 1 and turn your work. For the next row of the strap, we'll be working single crochet stitches, but we'll skip 1 stitch as we go all around. Now when you reach the loops, make sure to place your single crochet on the front side of the loop. This is because this single crochet row is worked with piece turned backwards, so working into the front loops helps the loop sit correctly. Like this till the end of the row. Once you reach the end, skip 1 stitch and make a single crochet, then chain 2 and turn your work. After that, we'll work another double crochet row, and this will also be a decrease row. Start by skipping 1 stitch, then make 3 double crochets. And after that, create a loop. Make sure to follow the pattern on the screen as you work. Just remember, in the decreasing rows, only the first and last stitch change. Everything in between stays exactly the same. Also keep checking that your loops are aligned one above the other. Now we'll finish the second line of braids. Just like before, start by braiding the loops. Place the second loop inside the first and third inside the second, and continue like that until all the loops are braided neatly. Once the braiding is done, we'll repeat the very first row of the strap. So first chain 2, skip 1 stitch and make a double crochet. Now continue making double crochets until you reach the stitch where you see a loop. Make sure that when you are making the double crochets over the braided section, you also include the leftover part of the loop inside the stitch so everything stays secure. And we'll be doing this exact same thing on the braid on the other side as well, so both sides look neat and even. Now continue with double crochets again until you reach the loop, that is the corner loop, and we'll be making another loop above that. If you enjoy making bags, I have more bag tutorials on my channel, so feel free to check them out. I've mentioned them in the description. After making the loop, continue with double crochets again and repeat till you are left with 2 stitches. Finally, skip 1 stitch and make a double crochet in the last stitch. Now you can continue making as many decreasing rows as you like. This will decide the width of your strap. You can adjust it based on your preference. I've made a total of 10 decreasing rows for my strap, but feel free to do more or less depending on how wide you want it. After that, continue increasing the length of the strap by working regular rows. No increases, no decreases. Don't forget to make the loops at the corner part of the bag just like before. Once you are done on this side, repeat the same steps on the other side as well so both straps match. I've made a total of 10 non-decreasing rows for the length of my strap. Now to join the two ends, first braid the last two corner sides of the bag just like we did earlier. After that, join the two ends of the strap using slip stitches on the inner side so the joint isn't visible from the outside. Sorry I couldn't capture this part very clearly on camera. Just make sure you slip stitch neatly on the inside to keep everything clean and seamless. Next, add the ribbons and feel free to get creative. You can use laces or even some yarn. You can also add a zipper or magnetic buttons if you want extra security. It's totally optional, so customize it the way you like. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Bye.